Entrepreneurship is not just selling the product or service. You require minimum resources to set up the company and run the operations. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs, they have the finest innovative product, but they struggle in setting up the operations and run the companies in a smooth fashion. So in this video, we are going to learn that any entrepreneur would require the mandatory resource and what all the resources are there to run the company, set up the company and run the operations. So here's the mind map, and today we are going to learn these are the mandatory resources to set up the startup. And if you see that these are in sequence, so first you will require legal and then tech head and then physical business and so on. So let's see that what all this. The first is legal. You require CS, company secretary, license agent, CA, IP. So first, now it depends that you are starting a proprietorship, LLP or OPC or private limited. If it's a proprietorship, you may not require CS, company secretary. Company secretary help you in like advising about the what all the company structure and formulation about the private limited or LLP. So minimum proprietorship, I think any agent can do that proprietorship. Even if you can go to government website, you can register your company. CA, again, in small startups you may not require CA, but they will help you in advising about the finances and about auditing and taxation. So once you start generating good cash flows, then you will require CA. And IP, intellectual property. So if you have some innovative product and you want to register copyright or patent your idea and innovation technology, then you will require the IP export. So these are about the legal thing. The second resource is the technical head. I always say that the technical head is very important when starting a business. Either you should be technical head, or you need to have someone as a partner, or someone you need to have on board, or you need to know someone technical head. What is a technical head is like, let's say in a food industry, is a chef is a technical head. In pharmaceutical industry, someone from pharma or doctor is a technical head. In clothing industry, someone who has actually stitched the clothes and they know how to run the operations and manufacture the clothes. These are technical heads. In steel plant, someone who knows the steel quality and manufacturing processes. These are technical head. If you do not have technical, in IT, let's say in IT also, someone who has written the codes of at least like 4 to 5 years, they are technical head. Either you make them partner or you can actually hire them, but it's very difficult to hire initially these like top people. So you can actually make them partner, give them some X% equity, and that's how. Why? Because they have core knowledge, industry knowledge. They can literally reduce your cost. If they are really good, I mean, they can really reduce your cost. They can help in buying the machineries and setting up the operations. Technical head. The third is physical business. Now if your business could be service industry or manufacturing. So if it's a manufacturing or some physical business, then you will require a raw material vendor. If it's manufacturing, you may require logistic also, and third is location. These things you require. So raw material vendor, just remember that you have minimum 2 to 3 vendors. Let's say it's in restaurants, so clothing, let's say manufacturing, you need to have 2-3 cloth vendors. Just why? Because you will have power to negotiate, and they will keep providing you the good quality and with the right prices. They should not have the monopoly. The second is logistic. When you are buying, let's say, bikes or mini truck or some logistic vehicle, don't go for purchase initially. You need to buy it or take it on rent or freelance it. The third is location. You will require a real estate agent if you are actually starting some shop or warehouses. So one thing that how much they would charge? They would charge 1 month or 2 months of rent. So how to bargain that? Bargain with a fixed budget. Let's say that it's approximately you're gonna have like 1 lakh rupee a month rent in warehousing. So tell upfront that you have just 50,000 rupees, that's it. And are you willing to show me the locations? 3 out of 10 they will deny, but 7 they will show it, because everyone wants money. So this is one tip I can say, that to find the real estate and properties. And that's how you can do. The next resource is the designer. You will require a designer. What designer would do? You need to have a website, a logo, stationery, and graphic designer for digital marketing. Now, all these website, logo, and graphic designs you can get on Fiverr.com, or Upwork.com or Freelancer.com. I have made this video, this logo, if you can see on the top, I got it done from Fiverr.com. It's really good website. You get so many options to select from, and the prices are really cheap, dirt cheap. Like website you can get in like within 5,000, 10,000 rupees, you can get your basic website done. Logo also can done, and graphic designing also can be done on regular basis. But one flip side of it is that it's too much to write, you won't be able to talk there, you won't be able to have a call, so you have to write everything, you have to write, and it takes a lot of time. For this, making this logo, like I'm sure like we would have gone 35 to 40 conversations just to make this logo. Good price, budget friendly, but takes a lot of time. So I would suggest that if you have some budget, monthly budget, you should go for the if it's a regular graphic design, you should go for someone who you can call and discuss about the changes you want to make. So this is the thing. Designing, you want a designer. The fifth is you want a marketing person, someone marketing expert. What this marketing person will do is a content marketing. Marketing is not just about posting on social media, Insta or Facebook or like that. Someone who is very good in content writing. So make sure the person needs to know the content writing. Second is the social media. He needs to post every like 2 or 3 days or once in a week on Insta, FB and LinkedIn, depending on your target audience. Third is YouTube videos. Make sure if he or she is not able to do, you yourself need to be there on YouTube videos. I'm making this video, right? So anyone can make the video, but this is a mandatory requirement to have their YouTube presence as well about anything. One of my friend Ankit from Indore, he has 135 cows. Now cows and YouTube videos don't go, but he started posting the information about the cows and A2 milk and how they are actually producing, and this is helping him to reach out to the customers. The last is building community. Make sure the marketing person also builds a community. Let's say if it's a FB page, nothing but basic FB page, where let's say you have a start of a mental health startup, let's say mental health. So all the customers, clients should be there on that community. Why community? Just to build more trust to people, give them added value, to keep them informed about what you're doing and what's your progress, what are the updates, newly coming feature in your product service. This is the community. It builds that trust. The next is admin. You need one admin person. Why? To take the calls, to make cold calls. Support. A lot of people will come up with some issues in their product service. You need one support person. Like the same person will be doing the support, emailing, writing email, docs creation, PPT, Word files, office purchases, miscellaneous office work, fixation and everything. So you need one admin person, and this has to be someone full-time. You cannot keep part-time someone so this is the budget you need to have. The last is softwares. You need some resources as softwares, and what I found is the Zoho is really one of the good softwares by Indian company. So Zoho is I recommend highly. Zoho software will do anything and everything. It's so comprehensive software, maybe marketing, campaigning, sales funnels and accounting or HR or keeping your all the financials. Is really good software. Maybe video calling, meetings, to-do list, etc. They have 40 plus applications in Zoho, 40 plus, and the pricing is just like within 30,000 you can run the company. All these softwares you can think of which is required in a startup is actually provided by Zoho, or Freshworks also. You can try their services and see that. Secondly, you will require, apart from Zoho, you will require a billing software. Even if you are have a physical shop, you will require billing software. For example, in Papa Zapata, we had Paid Puja. Paid Puja is a good software for restaurant industry. So every industry has one software. Make sure it's a cloud software, not a desktop software. Payment gateway, Razorpay and InstaMojo are the two ones which you will require. Razorpay I've used and it's really good, so that you can go for. Community building, you need a community software. So especially if you have an IT product, you need a community software. You need to build a community. Gone are those days where you are doing transactional business of, let's say, selling the tube lights or water bottle or selling the specs or something like. You need to create a community. For that you need to have a software. maybe getsocial.com or sociohub.com or mightynetworks.com, or you can search about some community softwares. They're really good. You gotta build the community, give them more added value, free added value, and then only you will be able to retain them. The last is Canva. I know it's very simple, just to keep all the presentations, pitch deck, or you want to make social media posts. Canva is really helpful. So these are the softwares. So I hope you like this video. This video will help you know all the resources that you'll require to start a startup. So if you have any entrepreneur around you, please do share this video with them so that they are prepared with that. It's not only about coming with the product and selling the product. You require all these resources so that you can run your operations in a smooth fashion, in an efficient fashion. Yes. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, do share this video with the entrepreneurs around you. If you think that I've missed any resources, please do write in the comment section so that other entrepreneurs will also come to know and it will help them. Hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.